We got our boat in May of 2017. It's only 2.5 years old. The first of 2019, I went to the Bass Pro Shop in Gainesville and talked to the guys in the service department and told them my paint was peeling, it was bubbling under the surface, and I had it in several places on the boat. We got our boat in May of 2017. It's only 2.5 years old. The first of 2019, I went to the Bass Pro Shop in Gainesville and talked to the guys in the service department and told them my paint was peeling, it was bubbling under the surface, and I had it in several places on the boat. So they asked me to bring pictures of it. Okay, no problem. I took pictures, and the picture situation went on 2 or 3 trips. They wanted a picture of the trailer, they wanted a picture of the boat, they wanted to see the boat on the trailer, this and that and the other. And finally, I didn't take them anymore. I just talked to them, and they said, well, they would contact St. Louis or Louisiana. I think Louisiana is where the boats are made. They would contact the engineers and let us know something. Never heard a word, not a single word from them until this morning. Just before we got on the phone, they called. We'll save that for the end. But I took my boat in to be serviced last winter, which I do all my boats that when I have them. And they saw the electrolysis that was making the paint actually look like orange peel, just separating from the metal itself that was painted on. And so that's what started this. But then the dealer, the one that I took it to have it serviced, he's a Mercury dealer, and he said, I have electrolysis. Well, I have no idea what that was before he mentioned it, but then he explained it to me that especially in outboard motors and especially on metal boats like the bass tracker is, you have a certain amount of electricity, even measured down in low ohms, it's so light, that constantly leaves the battery and is infiltrating the hull of the boat and everything that's attached to it. I had never seen or heard of this before he explained it to me. But what cures it, not after it happens, what prevents it's a better word, is on-off switches at the batteries. Well, this boat didn't have them. So I put some in it, and I don't know if I've stopped it or not, but it's looking bad. So I talked to them about that and just got off the phone with them just a few minutes ago. He called, let me know that electrolysis is not covered under the warranty. Now, the warranty says 5-year coverage from bow to stern, from starboard to port side. Doesn't matter. Everything in there for 5 years. And then immediately under that, it says paint for 3 years. Then it says 3.5 years for the trolling motor. And, it's all itemized out in how long. Nothing on there lasts 5 years. But they called me back today and told me that electrolysis does not cover this. And I said, what do you mean? I said, I didn't cause it. I said, the batteries caused it. They didn't have on-off switches on them. So I put them on it. Well, he said, you can get electrolysis sitting in your boat in the water beside another boat. I said, I never heard of this in my life. So then he explained to me, he said, we saw the picture of your trailer, which has rusty rims on it from using in salt water. Well, my wife and I have another set of tires we use to haul it out of town when we go, so we use those for this. And he said, no, that's no good. He said, the atmosphere you live in salt water, the warranty does not cover that. Now, my problem with what he told me this morning, that is not in the warranty. And I'm sure a lot of gentlemen out there and women are looking at a bass tracker to purchase because it is a good looking boat. It's very attractive. It's very nice. And the price is good. But my price hasn't stopped. I don't know what this is going to cost me to stop the electrolysis. I've been thinking about it ever since he called me. I'm sorry I had that on my mind when you called, but I don't know how I'm going to stop it, how I'm going to prevent it. But when I do find out, I'm going to come back on your website and let everybody know what to do about it. And the first thing they can do, if they just bought a bass tracker, make sure it has on-off switch at the battery. You just go back there and cut it on and off. It kills all the electricity. I've had to replace the starter switch on account of the electrolysis. The plug at the bow of the boat, where you plug your trolling motor in, you can take it out or on, whatever. I had to just hot wire that and jump past it because it ate the plug up. So everything I've done is trying to limit this electrolysis, but it's so bad on the back of the boat. This place is 6 inches in diameter that it's just looks like orange peel. You know, it's bubbling up from the surface, and that's my biggest problem. Other than the last time I spoke to Gainesville was about June, I guess. Could have been later, but it was, I think, about June, and I never heard a word from them again, any whatsoever. So I did call, and they said, well, we've sent that information on into the warranty people. Then they put the other guy on the phone that let me give me all the great news about it, no coverage on anything on it. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I can tell you this: every time I have an opportunity, I'm going to get on there and tell everybody not to buy a bass tracker because there is no warranty. They may be, the hull may be destroyed to a point where they'll replace the boat, but as far as the minor stuff, you're not going to get any relief from them at all.